Hello, this is Charlotte. She's in for her line cut with a full tail and half a mane is her service request for today. Her own owners will be joining us for the live just to watch their kitty, which is, the whole purpose of going live, is to be able to watch and monitor the progress of cats being groomed, especially the owners who are working with a pre-treatment like gabapentin, which this kitty is. She's being pre-treated for panic, right? So that she can have a low stress grooming. Wow. 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 That's supposed to help for 80% of cats, but there are outliers to the happy hoodie. Alright, let's try her nails. Cats who are capable of sudden movements like that, yeah. Just want to make sure you are working with a comb, just in case. Waka waka. Gonna restore all of her boots. Used to have 5 nail clippers, and now I'm down to this one, which sucks. I don't recommend these ones. Just have to get to a pet store and buy a bunch more. There. Wait, what are you doing? There. Alright, we're working on all of the whatnots, the extremities, so the nails, the butt shave. Let's get that started. The one is all clipper. This is the safety clipper. It's the one that I recommend to my clients when they want to do sanitary clips or any kind of belly shaves or maintenance at home. And then I usually offer free little mini tutorials doing my free walk-in service every Wednesday. I open up the doors and offer free maintenance to my existing clients. There used to be a line. People used to come out, and then I decided to start teaching everyone how to do the nails, how to do their nails, how to do their butt shave, and that just keeps the flow from, We're going to need a better tool for her tail. I'm going to use the power tool. She's got a really thick, impacted tail. So we need a power tool that's got a lot of torque, so it's less resistance on the cat. She couldn't handle the comb. It was too tedious, so this will work much better. All right, now, should I go with the grain or against the grain? Well, with a lot of black or white cat coats, usually if you go against the grain, they're pretty bald underneath. So I think I'm going to go with the grain. I have a cat bed on standby in case we need to switch over to lap grooming for her tricky bits. Her tricky bits would be going in and doing the boots and the belly. Called the tricky bit for a reason, because it can be tricky. Not every cat's going to be like, sure, sign me up. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. Don't know who's here or why they would be here. What time is it? Yeah, there's no reason why anyone should be at the door. It's probably a delivery, so he left. It's a GABA baby. You know what a GABA baby is? A GABA baby is a cat who's being pre-treated by their owner with gabapentin so they can have a low-stress grooming. Right? It's designed. It is used for grooming to block the fight or flight signal. Right? Used in the pet industry for all kinds of things, but right around 2016, 2017, vets started using it to treat for stress. Wow. She's currently being pre-treated for panic. She is really nervous. Like, too nervous to be groomed at low stress levels. We have a standard of care here at our salon. We won't repeat groom cats who go to stress levels 4 or above, right? Because that would be madness. That would be the definition of madness. Can I see? She's like, what do you mean? She's getting a half mean. Maybe go up a little bit higher. Is that what you say when you watch a dog being groomed? Why are you doing that to the dog? No. No, that's not what you say. Take your double standards, get the hell off my page, go somewhere else. Just saying. Love and light. Love and light. 70% of cats are secret nudists and love the feeling of being put in a line cut. So once again, 90% of what comes out of your mouth is incorrect. Right? Yeah. Should I just publish a book of all of the comments and text messages that were sent to me from owners who said that after their cat got their lion kit, how transformed their personality was afterwards and how happy they were afterwards? Should I just post a book? Because there doesn't seem to be a book out there that talks about that phenomena, about cats loving the feeling of being a secret nudist, right? I don't think it even exists. Just put it out there. It defies all logic, right? Which is why you have a hard time wrapping your head around it. I actually had a zoologist implode. Her mind just imploded live on her. When she was doing her live, her mind just literally imploded when I asked her, why do cats love to be put in a lion cut? She couldn't compute. She couldn't understand it. She couldn't wrap her head around it. And she's like, no, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's the case. And because she's a zoologist, she's the expert. She knows everything. Yeah, and we're at 70% with our numbers of cats just loving it, right? 70% of cats who get put in a lion cut just love, love, love. Others are just complacent. Very rare will you get an issue with a cat. Usually it has nothing to do with the lion cut. It has everything to do with the fact that you brought your cat to the wrong groomer, who ended up keeping that cat all day, had no training in cat grooming, didn't understand the signs of that cat stress, but groomed that cat anyway, probably force groomed it, and then you wonder why your cat has issues and you blame the haircut. You don't even look at the fact that you never put any research into looking for a cat groomer, and you just brought your cat to the nearest groomer advertising cat grooming, not realizing that 90% of dog groomers who advertise cat grooming have no training in cat grooming. Right? And then you turn around and blame it on the haircut. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, love. Can we get you on your side? Do you need your bed? A grooming salon is where people go to have their pets groomed, right? They're put in haircuts and bath, given a bath. You understand the concept, like when a dog gets groomed. Yeah. Only this is a salon for cats. Same exact concept and same exact reasons why the cats are being groomed as the dogs, right? Same exact reasons, right? Does that answer your question? And if you're asking, well, why a lion cut? Well, that's the owner's choice, right? The owners who are watching right now as they enjoy their lunch. Every owner has their own reason. When you see a dog going to a dog grooming salon, and that dog gets put in a various pet maintenance trim, do you question the dog's owner? Do you question the dog's owner as to why? Why are you having your dog groomed? Why did you put it in that stuff? No. And if you tried to do that to a dog owner, they'd laugh in your face, which is pretty much what these cat owners are doing right now with your goddamn questions as they're watching their cat being groomed while going live, right? Just saying. You're not natural, bitch. You don't have a brain. You don't have a brain that can wrap your head around why people would want their pets to be groomed. Yet, you go and get your hair done, your children go and get their hair done, dogs go and get their hair done, horses get their hair done, llamas get their hair done, sheep get their hair done. But if it's a cat, an indoor cat, people, an indoor cat, people. Yeah. All right. Shut the frick up. Shut the frick up. Yeah. Ish. Zip it. Zippity doo da. Zippity a. Zip it. Because we don't want to hear. Zippity doo da. Zippity a. All right. New technique. We're going to work with a bed with a pillowcase on it, a crate bed. As a matter of fact, funny you should say that. I was given a $250 gift certificate from a client of mine. My hair was down to my waist. I decided to go to a hairdressing salon. I asked that they cut off the dead split ends, right? That's usually, I don't know, 4 inches at the most. Yeah, they kept cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting until my hair was on my shoulders. It was originally down to the waist, right? So yes, that did happen to me, right? But guess what? It grew back. It actually grew back. As will this cat's fur, right? Now, when a client usually comes for the first time, I usually do ask, what is the main reason for your visit? Everyone has their reason, right? And with most cat owners who put their cats in a lion cut, usually the number one reason is the cats love it. They love the feeling of being naked. Number two is a very low maintenance haircut. Someone was asking earlier about wanting to get a cat but wanting a low maintenance cat. Yeah, well, it's actually less maintenance to get a long hair cat and keep it in a lion cut than it is to have a short haircut. Why? Because of all the shedding of a short haircut, right? They'll shed their fur all over your house, your clothes, your furniture. And you thought you were getting a low maintenance cat, right? By just going out and getting a short haircut, right? Run. Run. All right, let's do the other side. So why do you join this page, cat grooming page? Why are you even on this page, right? Why don't you go jump onto a cake baking page or a makeup tutorial page and tell them how horrific and unnatural makeup is? You know, take your double standards, go somewhere else. Just saying, right? And here's my question. Where do you get off telling people what they can and cannot do with their lives, their professions, their pets? Who the hell do you think you are, is my question. Just a question. Asking for a friend. Who the hell do you think you are? What universe are you from? Not the same universe I'm from. All right, last leg. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jelly Bean? What do you mean, Jelly Bean? The bed's just kind of getting in the way, so let's get rid of that bed for now. Kind of working with that new bed technique. I don't know what Trump has to do with cat grooming, right? What the hell does Trump have to do with cat grooming? All right, we'll try the bed again. Because she's acting up. Let's try the bed. Yeah, it's a great technique. You use the bed. Taco cat. Taco cat. Oh, nope. Nope. Didn't work. She slipped right out of that. She's getting slippery. She's getting slippery. We're going to keep her up on the table. I'm going to keep her up on the table. She's trying to outsmart me. She's like, that's not hard to do, bitch. Really? Thanks. That's really sweet of you. She's like, just saying. Waka, 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 waka. You silly goat. Yeah, you silly goat. Yeah, this is the epitome of gaslighting. Shall we believe what the video is capturing, or shall we believe what these gaslighters are saying? Please. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that would be a really great reason to shave your cat down because it has fleas. No. You could just give it one cat star, right? Kill every flea on your cat for the next 24 hours. Why doesn't the public know this? Right? Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. Why do you not know about Capstar? Just saying. Here, give me that on. All right. Almost there. Almost there. You're doing it, little one. You're doing it. She's like, yeah, what am I doing? You getting your hair did. I did ask the owner, should I keep the comment section off for, your cat's live grooming? And she's like, no, keep it on. I'm like, are you sure you can handle it? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, they're a feral community. She's like, it don't matter. Feral community. You can get them into people's lives and tell them what they can and cannot do. Who the hell are you? What? How does this make any sense? Alright, right over here. Right over here. Ready, steady, here we go. You go in there. Alright, good girl. We'll get rid of your tail. We'll get rid of your tail. Alright. Do a cleanup. Bunch of cleanup. Do a cleanup in aisle 2 as well. Well, the owner's here. Oh, shut up. Yeah, take your narrative, go somewhere else. The owners are here. It's the owner's choice, owner's prerogative, right? Why can't you wrap your head around that? Oh, and every dog who goes to be groomed, their owners are evil too. Take your double standards and go to to whatever planet you come from. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, she's a repeat client. She's been put in a line cut many times. Her coat grows back perfectly normal. Your narrative sucks. But, just keep saying and repeating what somebody else told you like you're a goddamn parrot, right? Because you can't think for yourself. Everything that I show and do here on my live is we're sharing the truth of what we know after 15 years and 15,000 cat groomings, right? You wanting to open your mouth and repeat something you heard like you're a goddamn parrot means nothing. Means nothing, okay? All right, let's get her in here, restore her boots, get her nice and clean, get the water nice and warm. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, Nella. I think I will. Alright. You know what we're missing? Her purple shampoo. Let's get that started. You know what the purple shampoo is? It's an optical brightening shampoo. Equally as effective for white or black cats. It will optically brighten any cat's coat. I use the Pooch Bright by Le Pooch. My dilution rate is about 1 part shampoo to 10 parts water. Their recommended dilution rate on the bottle is 20 parts water to 1 part shampoo. So I do make mine a little bit stronger. But you will notice the effects of that shampoo immediately. I heard a groomer say one time she doesn't use purple shampoo because she can't see the difference. And I'm like, have you tried the Le Pooch? I was flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Okay. Finishing shampoo is made. It's nice and warm. Her purple shampoo is made. Alright, let's get Daryl making his bubbles. And let's get her up here. Daryl, are you sick? What's wrong? There you go. Alright, little one, let's do it. This way. She's like, you're gonna make me purple, aren't you? Maybe. Nope. Wow. Start with the degreaser for her head and me. I use the Pink Paw Pal. Wow. 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 Meow. Wow. 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 Meow. 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 Little cat princess here in the house. This is Chrissy Cola. That's her stage name. She's an actress. Chrissy Cola. Just like the crystal. Fusion Rocket, what do you mean they don't dry in the dark? What do you mean by that? I'm sorry, we're talking about cat grooming, so what do you mean they don't dry in the dark? I said, what now? Did that actually make sense in your mind when you said that out loud? I guess in your mind you know what you're talking about, but I have no clue what you're saying. No clue. Maybe you could rephrase it. Yeah, she's a precious little princess, Stacy. Chrissy Cola. Chrissy Cola. Are you Chrissy Cola? She said, are you a bitch? No. Chrissy, don't be that way. She's like, I will. Chrissy. Alright, thanks, Daryl. That's a lot of bubbles, Daryl. Alright, let's get that water nice and warm. Push that back a little. She's leaning as far forward as possible, so that at any given moment she's ready to leap out of here. Yeah, we know what you're up to. We got your number. We got your number. Hello, BJ. BJ. Why can't you all give yourself names that people can pronounce? Wow. I'm worldwide, baby. This video goes worldwide. I could be grooming in the Netherlands. It doesn't matter. All right, ready, steady, here we go. She's like, you're making me purple again, aren't you? No, you're abusive for being so stupid, right? Not realizing cats get haircuts just like dogs, right? Take your double standards and go somewhere else. Just saying. Cats have rights too, people. Yeah. They're going to get the same exact damn treatment that dogs get. And they're going to get spa days like dogs get, right? I used to be a dog groomer. Yes, it is possible to give spa days for dogs. It was supposed to be unheard of that you could create a spa atmosphere for cats. But apparently that was just a myth. Apparently it is real, because we're live streaming it every day as to how you can create a spa day for cats, right? And we go live and show every day how to do it. And we have been for 4 years now. So that is what gaslighting is, people. You see what your video and your eyes are showing you. Yet there's someone nipping in your ear saying the complete opposite of what you know you are seeing. You are literally seeing a cat having a spa day. But all you see in the comments is nipping here, nipping there, nipping, nipping, nipping. Right? Those people who are nipping, I refer to as piranhas, right? Yeah. They don't groom themselves, right? We have over 1,000 cases of pelt removals here in our salon. We have the pictures and the pelts to prove it, and the videos. So take your false narrative, go somewhere else. Yeah, my cat starts purring. He'll literally tell me he wants his bath. He'll do that by hanging out over where the cats hang out before they get groomed. And I think he thinks I'm just going to pick him up next and get him groomed next if he goes over to that cat corner. He's really cute about it. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, you're really yellow. Yeah. She's like, what do you mean by that? You're yellow. Happy Cat Day. Thank you, Jennifer. Ginseng violet. It's a plant. It's a plant. It's used in pharmaceuticals. It's used in perfumes for its rich purple color. It's just well, it does have a couple of properties. Ginseng violet is also a great antiseptic. believe it or not. But it does add color as well. Yeah, no, it's not man-made. It's not a dye. It's from the plant. It comes that way. It's called ginseng violet. It's all natural. If my cat did have fleas, washing it would be the most ineffective way to get rid of them. You might as well just give your cat a cat star. It does the same exact thing, which is kill all the fleas on your cat for the next, 24 hours. Ah, is that Mom? There you go. Now we finally got the pet parents contributing to the conversation. Right, so listen up, people. Because every cat owner has a reason why their cats come in for grooming. That is Chrissy Cola's reason, right? That is Chrissy Cola's reason, and it's not what you think. Do you know, like, half the people who see a cat being put in a line think that the only reason why it's happening is because it's some snobby mainline woman wanting to be in fashion? Like it's some kind of fashion statement? Give me a break. I've never once put down in the receiving notes for any new client, what is the main reason for your visit? And the owner just says, well, because I like the way it looks. Never heard that before. Yeah, isn't that funny how that's exactly where the public goes every single time? It's weird. Never heard anyone say, well, because I think it's cute, I like the way it looks. But do you have a reason? No, not really. No. Waka waka. Here we go. Please. And rinse. And rinse. And rinse. Good girl. Good girl. Just a nice warmed, heated finishing shampoo. I love, 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 love this Le Pooch shampoo. It's called Puppy. La Puppy. Le Pooch has male and female fragrance. Oh, that's right. You said no fragrance. So you better rinse that off and just go back to a hypo. Whoopsies. Sorry. Never mind. We'll get that back off of her. We'll get that back off of her. Le Pooch makes a unscented hypo. Here we go. Alright, get your tail while her face is marinating. Her white in her face, it was all turning yellow. So we're giving her a little beauty treatment right now. This cat is sitting here better than just about 90% of any dog who would have been bathed and washed right now, yet you cannot recognize it and you cannot appreciate it because you're all just goddamn programmed. Yeah. This cat is doing better than 90% of dogs for grooming. How do I know that? Because I used to be a dog groomer. I think I'm just saying things because I feel like it. You don't think I know what the hell I'm talking about? Back booties. Back booties. Back booties. Back booties. Back booties. if you use the right techniques and methods, your cat would. You think I'm just getting a cat wet and just doing whatever? That's not how cat grooming works. It is essential that you use techniques when grooming cats, right? No, the cat probably just hated your techniques, right? There are some cats who are fearful of water, but it's very rare. Over 90% of their fear is coming from sounds, sensations, techniques, stupid human syndrome. You know, because a lot of humans have no techniques or knowledge on how to groom cats, and the cats sense that. So all they do is just try to get away from the owner. Yeah. If you use the right techniques, that cat will learn to work with you and tolerate you, right? And tolerate what's being introduced, right? Yeah. They may not necessarily like it, but they'll tolerate it, right? She's tolerating right now. You understand the difference between liking something and tolerating it? There's a lot of cats who actually like a lot of parts of their grooming, but you're happy when you're a cat groomer to look for just where the tolerance level is in the cat and find it, right? Waka waka. Your face better not be purple. She's like, it better not be purple. Waka waka. Waka waka. And the little bodies. And the little bodies. And the little bodies. Yeah, she's a little princess. She's a little kitty patootie. Let's just try and rinse off that purple on her face. I'm going to make a little squeeze bottle, right? Nice warm water. But she's probably not going to want me using the sprayer. Right? Here we go. And we were using that purple to try to lift the yellow that was in her coat, right? That's what we're doing. There we go. There you go. You did it. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, and let's rinse that out. Waka waka. Wow. Got it. Alright, you are all set. You ready? She's like, for what? For your burrito wrap. Waka waka. Wait. Good girl. Good girl. Up we go. Into the wild blue thunder night. Into the sky. Alright, mommy and daddy. Baby wrap. Kitty burrito wrap. Alright. Here we go. Right this way. She's like, what are we doing now? Nothing. We're just gonna go over here. Oops. Oh, whoopsies. Alright, let's get you down. Start drying your face. She's like, this feels good. I know. Is there anything you suggest for cat acne? They have those was it hydroxychloride little wipes, the circles, in a little canister. Where do you get it? I don't know. Just go on Amazon. Probably find it. Good girl. You did it. Can I pick your nose? She said, what do you mean, pick my nose? Yeah, I'll pick your nose. There. Listen. She said, I'll pick my own nose. Thank you very much. Yeah, well. There. Here we go. Do you want, here, let me give you that. Here we go. Get you in your bed. She's got her bed. There we go. Better? She's like, yeah. Don't let it happen again. Alrighty then. Okay, other side. Here's our hot mess there, little one. She said, yeah, I know. Wowza, wowza, wowza. It's a never-ending ear cleaning. You see? Never-ending ear cleaning. Alright. You did it. Alright, let's heat up that jar box. We need more power, Captain. I need more power, Captain. Alright, there. right into that box even with it on. Normally you have to turn that off first. But she's like, well, let me in there. Why does she want to get in there? The grooming stops. And it's warm. Nobody bothers her. Yeah. And it's a box. Hey, hey, hey. That's Chrissy Cola. That's her stage name. Alright, she'll be ready in 15 minutes. Mommy and Daddy. Oops, let me give you a close-up. There we go. There we go. Much better. Good girl. When the dogs go for grooming, do you ask the owner, is your dog okay? Like, can you please just stop? Yes, I know. Can you just stop? Can you just stop? Yeah. Just go away. Alright, so we're going to take her out of there and give her a quick finish all around, right? And then just, yeah, her mommy and daddy are watching, Kathleen. It's the whole purpose of this live stream. You think this live stream is for your pleasure and enjoyment? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, we got someone at the door. Do a close up. There. Maybe we can keep the stream on and not pause it. Alright. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. I have one cat left, and he's definitely not a lap cat. No. Alright, what do we got here? What we got here? What we got here? Aha. Oh, how pretty. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wow. Alright, you want to see what I just got? I've never seen this before. I've never seen it before. It's called Purple Opalite. You can't really appreciate it with this lighting. This lighting sucks. Here we go. Put that on. Let's see it better. Purple Opalite. So pretty. And faceted ruby. That's what I have on right now. That's faceted ruby right there. This is a little baby one. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. It's a little baby ruby. Baby ruby. So pretty. Who knew that you could get purple opalite? So cool. Anyway, that's my little special treat. Alright, we're going to pop her out of there and just do her finishings, her feline frosting. Thank you. Why, thank you. She's like, you ready? She's like, nah. Nah. going fasty. Coming up. No reason. And because you called it a microwave, you're going bye-bye. Yep. For no other reason. Do you barge into people's homes and demand to know what they're doing? Do you? Like it's some goddamn right that you were given? No, I don't think so. You need to know your place, woman. Know your place, woman. Women are to be seen and not heard. How's that? Blasphemy. Yeah, well. Alright, she's getting half mean. So we're going to see how that works out for her. Waka waka. Without her trying to wiggle away. I'm going to start with the missum, which is right here. Missum. That's what it's called. There's two ways to bring down the mane. Hot child in the city, bum, bum, ba-da, looking wild and looking pretty. Bum, ba-da. One is to thin it out, and the other is to just bring it up. Bring up the level, the line, right? So we're doing both. We're bringing up the line, but we're also thinning it out, right? She says no, and then guess what yes means? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. She's like, you bitch. Yeah, well, we're out of time. Your appointment's over. There we go. That's called a half mane. Hot child in the city. Bum, bum, ba-da, looking wild and looking pretty. Bum, bum, ba-da. Alrighty then. Let's do this. Lap grooming powers activate. Lap grooming powers activate. Is that what you ask a dog owner when they bring their dog to a grooming salon? Is there something wrong with the dog? No. Take your double standards and go somewhere else. Cats have rights too, people. Cats have rights too, people. Equal rights. Cats matter. And they matter just as much as dogs. Well, you see, well, no, you don't have to apologize to me. The owners are watching. I do ask the owners if they want me to turn the comment section off to protect them from the feral community that's out there. And the owner said, no, leave it on. She's laughing at your comments. She thinks it's a comedy show, I think. The last owner who came in yesterday, who's a groomer, she said keep the comment section on. She thought it was hysterical. She thought your comments were hysterical. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Ready? We're at the no-go zone, the no-touch-me zone, which is her back legs. We're going to figure out how we're going to get that done. I figured lap grooming was my best shot at it. You're not necessarily looking for the technique so that the cat likes it, but so that the cat will tolerate it. Half the time, it'd be great if you can find a technique that the cat loves, but you'll settle for a technique that they tolerate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah, big old clump in there. Now let's fix that. Let's fix it. Good girl. Yeah, it's a big one. Got it. Got it. You did it. You did it. Brush out that last back booty, and we got one booty left, and then we're all good to go, pretty much. Waka waka. You did it. Alright, let's flip her around. She'll think it's time for her to escape, but it's not the escape time. We're just trying to get to this one last back leg. Alright? There. There we go. Waka waka. You got this, little lady. You got this, little lady. Little pilgrim. You got this. You did it. You did it, little lady. Yes, you did. Yeah, let's just double check that one. Waka. You did it. Yes, you did. You did it. Alright, all done. Good girl. Let's go call your mommy and daddy. Your mommy and your daddy. Wonka wonka. She swears like a sailor. In case you're wondering, that's her swearing like a sailor. She's like, dope! She thought she could go right in that box. Like a bird going through a window. She's like, foiled again. Foiled again. Alright, no fragrance, no fragrance, no fragrance. I gotta remember that. So I usually give them a little bit of a spritz afterwards. You're getting your tail fluffed. Yeah. There. All done. All done. Okay. Dope. You did it again. Oh, you're on it? Alrighty then. There. Alright, say goodbye to Chrissy Cola. Just gave her parents a shout out. And we're just gonna do a final pop out. Yojo Tokyo to be told. You did it. She's like, I did? What did I do? You got your hair did, you got your bath, you got your nails done, you got your ears cleaned, you got your face brightening treatment, you got your degreasing treatment, you got your butt shaved. We were just saying goodbye. Yeah. And bye. Alright. Do I need to do a cleanup with aisle 2? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So it doesn't matter that we show a lot of cats being groomed, kept in full coat, right? Why do you all have to just bring one narrative or one standard and try to force it on everybody else? Who the hell do you think you are, right? Do you know how many lives we've done where the cat's coat is kept in full coat? We just did that this morning with a purebred Maine Coon, right? But because that's the owner's choice. It's the owner's choice and the owner's prerogative. Not yours, bitches. Just saying.